I start the tour on Saturday, 28th, and we start at Little Buildings. I'm currently in tracks to do a little rehearsal. This was going to be the last one of the week, but I think I might chuck one on Thursday just to go through the set one more time. Getting really excited as it stands. I think I'm only about 27 tickets off a sellout, potentially. Really going to push it this week, and hopefully we get a sellout crowd. We'll see how that goes. Adjustments to the set. I was going to have Shooting Star, and now I've got a new song called Burning Alive. Hopefully it will be available this year. Still need to get in the studio to do that properly. I'll just kind of be messing about with it on the loop pedal, and let me know what you think. The harmony is not great, but I'll work on it. I'm going to try and get rebooked in before the tour starts. Yeah, that might be in the set, might change my mind, who knows. A lot can happen in 5 days. Morning guys, it's now Tuesday morning, about 20 to 8. I woke up about an hour ago to check my tickets to see that my allocated amount had sold out. Ooh, there it is. So yeah, I think Saturday's going to be mint. Talking to Little Buildings, see if we can get some more tickets put on my link, and really push for a proper sellout. The way this has worked is I've had a certain amount of tickets I can sell on my side, they've had a certain on their side, but this is looking very close to selling out. Ooh. So update, I'm in a blue snood now instead of the green hoodie you've seen. Ashley's seen some of the documentary stuff that I'm doing. We now have the final few tickets on sale. We've got an additional 18 off Little Buildings, and this looks pretty cool. Take a look. Little Buildings site, no tickets available. Conor Michael site, tickets are sold out. We've got a final release, there's only a few left. Always watching some sort of Ed Sheeran video just to keep motivation high. What are we laughing at? Yeah. But yeah, also come to the realisation that I said if I sell out Little Buildings, I'm going to open up in my Harry Potter snood, which is what I'm wearing. So this could be the outfit for Saturday. We'll soon find out. So Ship Isis. Usually record in the Vaux room. Played a support act for Super Smooth Sexy Sounds, primarily known as Bodacious, on Friday, and we recorded a podcast there, but now we've moved to this one. And in here we have our co-host, which is James. Say hi to the guys, James.
Hello.
There he is. We're just setting up. We're going to sort this room out and yeah, crack on with the pod. So yeah, Wednesday, 17 tickets remaining. I'm still just trying to plug that online as much as I can. I feel like the last couple of days you just see me sitting here behind this curtain. I'm basically just doing like loads of computer work and stuff. I've got transfer deadline day in the background. I've just been watching a bit of Offstage podcast with the Priters. Chucking some of the Josh Hennigan one on soon. I'm off to town today. I've got to get a couple of guitar strings because I'll snap them. I can guarantee it. And a few things to prep for the show. And then I've got a big gig tonight in Stockton, Any Volume Bar. Go check them out as well. They always put live music on. It's a fantastic little venue. I've played there once before. Looking forward to playing tonight. I've got a little half an hour set. I'm still unsure on which the set's going to be, but I'll figure that out pretty soon. And yeah, that's what today is. Set list, selling tickets, gig, and preparation for the big one on Saturday. Out in Newcastle, JG Windows, picking up a few strings, getting Dad Aerials. Just you buy two, get 10% off. Always buy them in packs of doubles. And take a look at. Yeah. Big up on JG Windows. They do a lot of advertisement posts. Shows, sorry, but I would highly recommend that one.
What are you doing?
So the battery in my guitar, unlike every other guitar in the world, is not connected to the guitar. It's like it's inside, which is a pain in the arse because if I need to change the battery, I have to take all the strings off to actually get in there. My other issue is it's meant to be stuck on with Velcro, and that's not the case. The Velcro sticky bit didn't stick. So we went to Wilkinson's today to get actual sticky Velcro. I think it's the one I need. And yeah, see, Velcro sticks, that's what's meant to be done. Yeah, I also need to change battery and strings and vocal zones, and we had a little day out in Newcastle there.
It was fun. Pokemon hunting.
Pokemon hunting, guitar shopping, string shopping I should say. Yeah, and then once I do this I've got to sort my set list out for any music volume.
Little practice run.
Pretty much, and then one more actual practice tomorrow, and then it's showtime. It works. Yeah. Good me. Very good. Oh, I'm not. I came off. I'm not that good. Fuck me. Try that again. At least we know the Velcro works. It's my fault for pulling that out. Right, cool. Yeah, I may as well just change battery and then make sure it doesn't have to move. That would be a good next start. Yeah, so I cover as if there's a TH in cover. Cover my bridge in lead because I snap a lot of strings, and I got taught a good tip is lead is like a lubricator for the strings. I mean, I still snap strings, don't get me wrong, but it snaps them less frequently because all my snappages always come down this end. It's primarily because I strum really hard and I get aggressive and I drum.
And you beat your guitar.
Yeah, and loads of guitarists are like, well, I really have to change my strings. I do it once a month just to keep them fresh. I'm like, I've changed 8 in one gig as my record. If you're not changing your strings frequently, you're playing your guitar wrong. That's what I'd say.
To make yourself feel better about it.
Yeah. I used to be really conscious of it, being like, maybe I'm just a really shit guitarist, but I'm getting results. I think if I've snapped a string, I've probably done something right. In terms of the likes of, like, if I'm snapping it playing Time Machine, yeah, calm the fuck down, you know, it's not a big song, but the likes of Alone, which a lot of people watching this video might not have even heard of before because it's not a single that I've released or even recorded yet. But I play it live and it's very aggressive. It's, yeah. That's the kind of one that will snap a string if I do it right. So it's a good thing. I haven't snapped it in a while. I mustn't have been doing it right recently.
Best get it sorted for Saturday.
I'm gonna snap it tonight now and do my fucking like, I can't afford more strings. So yeah, it's now just string up time, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Battery's in, everything's clean. String time.
Are you doing your polishy stuff? Was it polished?
I left it in my house.
Oh, okay.
But I've given it a little wipe down with a cloth. Not like a water cloth, but I've got like a little fabric cloth just to kind of get loads of sweat. So if anybody's been following me for a while, I have 2 Sheeran guitars. The first one I've played so frequently that it's basically paper thin from the frame. It's covered in scratches. It was duct tape. Scott Kears, thank you very much, has glued it together. It is now starting to come back apart. I might be using it as part of my gig on Saturday for a couple of acoustic songs. And this one I bought probably looking April last year.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look, it's already turning green. It's covered in mold and sweat marks, and it's great. That's primarily from a bar in Newcastle called Filthy's. Top venue. It's great atmosphere, but I get really into it when I'm playing there. I treat it like a Glastonbury festival. And that's why I snap a lot of strings at Filthy's. And that's why I sweat a lot. So this is actually mainly sweating Guinness, to be fair. But hey, there's worse fluids to be covered in.
Wow.
heading off to any music volume bar in Stockton. Running a bit behind. I've spent the last hour just going through the set list, trying to figure out what's going to go well. Here comes Ashley driving by. She's off to pick the kids up. I'm heading off to see the gig. I might miss the first act, sadly. But I'm hoping to get there for the second, play my set, and then I'll watch the headliner as well. It should be a good gig. We'll see how it goes. Gonna dust off a couple newish songs that I've put in the set and just kind of get that crowd work confidence ready. Bit of a cold night in Stockton. I've just put my guitar in the bar, turned up and realised I left my set list and my wireless guitar jacks in my car, so quickly ran back and got them. Kind of went the wrong way, but I got them now. Yeah, it's not the busiest night, but sometimes they're the best nights, you know. Regardless how busy it is, you know, any volume bar is one of the top music bars around. If you ever get a chance, go see who's on. Even if you've never heard the name, you've got nothing on a Wednesday night, go check them out. It's one of them kind of places you'll find hidden gems. I've never seen anyone advertise that I thought, oh, they're not ready to gig there. It's top end musicians, and they just need a top end crowd, and that could be you. It's just around this corner. Any volume bar music venue. Check out some people you might know. Let's hope for a good gig. Crazy gig. Did any volume bar. Lovely little venue. So I've got the t-shirt there. Oh, well read, the band. I don't think I could show up well on the camera. They were canny. I was gutted I didn't meet the first band. I got there a little bit later than I planned. It's a shame. And then waiting for the headline band, just as I got off, there was a bit of a sound issue and a power issue. So sadly there was no one on after me, which is a shame. I was looking forward to seeing another new local act, but I suppose technically that means I've just headlined that venue again. If you're wondering why I was taking on my ears there, I've got these little earbud things. Crazy. They're just sound diffusers, I suppose. I can still hear, but it stops my ears ringing after every gig. I got them for Christmas off my mum, so thank you very much, mother. But I don't just use them for when I'm playing. It's good to have them at a gig as well, because the speakers are just but yeah, it was a good little show. I dusted a couple of cobwebs off a couple of songs. Some songs need a bit of work on. I'm glad I've got one more practice. I'm gonna hammer through that tomorrow. Yeah, it's 11:10 at night, and I'm gonna go back to Ashley's and go to sleep. And a big day of trying to sell 15 more tickets.
So won't you come and hold me in your arms wherever I tell her I'm aware.
So this is the last practice before the show. Little Buildings, 2 days time. In Trax Studio in North Shields. Again, it's like the best place to rehearse. I would recommend for anybody. I'll show you a bit of the room. We've got their own drum kits and everything. I've got my own setup, of course. I'll probably do a couple more original songs and a few cover gigs I've got coming up, but this is it. I kind of have to nail it and get all the questionable songs right and make sure it's perfect for Saturday. So just about to do a gig at Filthy's with Scott. It's usually a live lounge, but in January it's just one gig, and we're just going halfers. Should be good crack. An hour each, not too bad. It's always good to get back every Thursday. Good old Filthy's, never go wrong. 100% recommend. So Friday morning, one more day to the gig. As it stands, we have 10 tickets away from selling out. Really hope we get there. It's maintenance day today. I'm off to get a haircut, beard trimmed. I feel like this has grown for quite a while. I like not having it full. A bit trimmed is alright though. So yeah, off to Whitley Bay to get that done. And then it's date day with Ashley today because it's technically our 1 year anniversary, so woo! Don't get me wrong, people that know me and Ashley know it's probably like 4 years or something, but officially it's 1 year. So yeah, and then I've got Filthy's at midnight tonight for a couple hours. It's gonna be great because I'm already toying with how my voice is feeling at the minute. It feels a bit groggy waking up, but I'll be fine. I'll just live on Vocal Zones and honey. And that's it. It's that one gig, and then there's no more gigs bar the big one on Saturday. I do have a big HMV thing with the Off the Stage festival. So HMV Newcastle are going to put on like a live and local event, and they do that frequently. But instead of it being one act, it's an entire day of different musicians. And myself and James have had the privilege of being allowed to host it. So it's going to be the Off the Stage presents HMV Live and Local. So that's going to be good crack. And then as soon as I finish that, I'm going to go down to Little Buildings and load in and sound check. So yeah, it's a busy couple of days ahead. All right, haircut done. Still a bit messy. That's still technically a bedhead, but get in, showered, loose hairs off, style it up, ready for the day. Yeah, not much more to say yet. All right, so Friday afternoon, me and Ashley just done 1 year anniversary date day at Miller and Carter because we went all fancy for lunch, and then turned out scored lucky with it being the January help to eat section, so that was good crack. Just trying to fog the last one. 9 tickets now. The gig is doors open in 25 hours, and I've got 9 tickets to get rid of. And if I can do that, we're officially at a sellout. So, fingers crossed. Tonight, I'm gigging Filthy's as a solo. Scott, who you would have seen earlier, is gigging the Points downstairs. He might come up and play half an hour with us towards the end. And then it's a long ass day tomorrow with HMV Newcastle, as me and James are running our podcast with their live lounge, and it's going to be a long day. We're going to be there 10 till 4:30, and I've got to jump straight on the Little Buildings. But yeah, Friday, life of a musician. It's one of the busiest days of the week. And say hi, Peyton.
Hello.
Shop for the stars, but I fell hard watching the others.
So we're at HMV. It's the Live and Local Off the Stage Fest, whatever we'll call it. We haven't given it a proper name. I was late, as normal, but not late enough that we were late. We got everything set up with 3 seconds to spare. So Rich and James probably panicked a lot. Yeah, it's been a good day. We're on the 5th act so far, we're halfway through. And then after this, I go to Little Buildings in soundcheck. Yeah, Ashley's here now as well, being all nice to Scott. But yeah, so we've done HMV, it's all complete. That was a long day. Thank you very much, Rich, for having me. Eventually, even though I'm late again, as I have been all day, got to Little Buildings. The guys are already here to set up, with the news that we've officially sold out. Hey! It doesn't look like it because this is just setting up, but it will look sold out when people turn up. So
Sold out successfully all.
and do you know what? It still looks busy. Times that by 10. Yeah, so we're gonna set up and get sound checked and crack on with the show.
And the call back, but you picks up the phone. But here we are again. I give you up for land. Hoping now kickstart our breakup. But here we are again. Messages on send. The arguments parallel our future. Now that's things are different. I'll take you home. Make sure you never felt alone. But I won't be wasting our time. So you're better off with some other guy. Don't have time for your love. Don't have time for your love. Don't have time for your love. You're packing up your bags. You're carrying your tears. You've only packed for one, so all you leave is here. You're calling up your
We did it. We did it. We sold out Little Buildings. We sold it out. It's Sunday morning. I've just got home. What a fantastic night. I can't describe how great that was. It was amazing. We sold out just as we were loading in, and we may have sold a few more tickets here and there as well. So we definitely sold out. Yeah, thank you everyone who came along last night. That was an unbelievable gig. Original music, when you're not at the Ed Sheeran standards, are very difficult to put on, and it's very difficult to have a crowd to enjoy themselves. You know, a lot of them will turn up and say, oh, I'm here to support my friend, I'm here to support my family. I had quite a few people who turned up that I'd never met before. They'd ever come to see a support act. I had a few people who said, I just saw it advertised, I thought I'd give it a try. They really enjoyed it. And I thank you everyone who came along. If you knew me, thank you everyone who came along. If you knew a support act, thank you everyone who saw a poster and went, you know what, I've got nothing on. It was a cheap ticket. It was only £5. I know sometimes people are questionable, that's a lot for a local act, but there are some bands that'll put on for like 10, 15. I don't want to overcharge too much. It's not about the money in the end of the day. It's about trying to put on the best show and promoting it for everyone. So once again, I'd really love to thank Josh Hennigan for the support act. The Pryters as well. You were fantastic. Honestly, with the Pryters, I'd only heard of them live from my Off the Stage podcast. And they do like a little acoustic set at the end. And when I heard them live yesterday, when they used the full sound system, they were absolutely banging. It was fantastic. Great set. Great set from both acts as well. Thank you to Little Buildings for letting me use the room. Thank you for everyone who came along. We sold out, which meant I opened in my Harry Potter snood. And then, with it being cold nights and cold mornings, I decided to wear that whilst driving home because it was warm and comfy. Yeah, I got the Little Buildings t-shirt signed. I don't think there's a lot of space on their wall for them to put it up, so I've got it. I'm going to get it framed. That was my first ever sellout crowd, and I got the crowd to sign the shirt. it was great. I could go on forever about this show. One of my favourite moments, I've got a guitar which I battered the crap out of using the loop pedal a couple of years ago, and I had to get a new one. And my friend Scott, he got it fixed to an extent. Still needs a bit of work on it, but I can play a couple of acoustic songs on it now. And I got one of my slow songs, Time Machine, out, and just got the old guitar out, and it felt good to be on the stage with my guitar. It sounds weird to people who don't understand the whole being in love with your guitar, but it was a nice sentimental moment for myself. But yeah, I've just pulled up the back of mine. I've got a lot of stuff to load in. Considering the boot is full, this is also the back. We've got random stuff bag, we've got merchandise, t-shirts, guitar, there's another guitar on the side it, key rings. I think we're actually out of key rings. I'm sure Ashley just started giving them away for free last night. But there you go. But yes, once again, thank you very much for coming along. Little Buildings was amazing. The next one on the tour is Alfie in Finsbar in Tynemouth on the 10th of February. That's free access. I'm just going to play an hour worth of stuff. And then the next proper tour date is the 4th of March at Laurels in Whitley Bay. Tickets are already starting to sell for that one, so hopefully that one sells out. I'd like to have a big thank you to our gig reviewers that came along. I am really looking forward to reading them. Yeah, what a day. I've got to go pack down. I've got 3 cover gigs today, but I'm in a proper originals mood. I'm going to chuck a couple of songs in. But yeah, to crack on with Sunday.
I finally see what I'm heading at. I'm driving all around like a maniac. I've got directions in my eyes, now I'm seeing straight. There's no slowing down, no, I won't be late. I'm going home and I'm going home tonight. It's been too long in the back of my mind. I'm going home and I'm going home tonight. It's been too long in the back of my mind. Some things you love on forever and you cannot change. Just need to watch as they grow and you appreciate.